in the Wacom tablet properties, make sure you calibrate your pen to the screen. So just select the monitor, which is the tablet in this case, and make sure you calibrate it. And just make sure you get your pen and tap all the little four corners where the crosses show up. So make sure that's all done, and it should have been done at the start, but if you haven't done that, make sure you calibrate it. Hey you guys, this is a tutorial on how to fix the scaling for your Cintiq Pro 16. I'm not sure if it works for 13, but it does work for this 16 here, so I'm just going to show you guys. So if you are using Clip Studio Paint and you find that when you're writing on your tablet, if you were to write somewhere here, it would actually project somewhere out here on the screen, or it would project out here or something like that. A lot of people have problems with this, and I believe I found a solution for it. So first of all, I have 3 monitors. So all 3 are 1080p, and of course this is 4K. So with that being in mind, if we look at the display settings, we can see that this is at the resolution, but if the scaling, Windows automatically sets it at 300%. If we look at all the other ones, it's 100 and whatnot. If you try to keep the same scaling for everything, it'll mess some things up, so I decided to just leave it at the recommended for everything. But however, for some people, you might find that the UI for at least Clip Studio is extremely small or extremely large. So in order to fix that, first you have to go into Clip Studio itself, and if you go to File and you go down to Preferences, and you'll see here an interface. There'll be this touch operation settings area. So what I have mine is set to small because my display settings for my tablet is at 300% scaling layout. So I want it to be small. Regular is default here. So if you change it, you'll have to quit out of the program. But since mine's already at small, I don't have to. But in your case, if you do, make sure you quit out of Clip Studios and then reopen the app. As well, if you go to tablet up here, WinTab is usually default. Set that to tablet PC instead. All these will be grayed out, and then click OK. And of course, you'll have to quit the app and then go back. This may correct all your issues, and you should be able to write fine. Everything's in alignment. But sometimes you'll have to go into different settings on your computer. So there's a setting called Tablet PC Settings. So if you just go to your Windows screen here, and if you go to Control Panel, you'll just see on the bottom here Tablet PC Settings. So if you just click that, it'll pop up this menu here. So make sure the display is set to your Cintiq, whichever one, and make sure you do Setup. If you click Setup, you have to do both. That's what I did. I'm not sure if just doing pen will work, but do pen setup, and it'll make all your screens white. So it says here, click enter until this text is on your tablet itself. So I'm just going to click enter, and I'll move on to this one. So I don't want it on that one, so click enter and move to that one. Don't want it on one, click enter. Okay, I want it on here. And it says, press with your pen on the tablet. So you just click, and it'll process it, and then it should just go automatically, but since mine is already done, just click enter. And it'll process it, and it'll know that this is your tablet, and all the pen notifications or pen touches and whatever are only applying to this. Go back to the setup again and do your touch input now. Again, it'll do probably the wrong monitor the first time. Just keep on clicking enter until it shows up on your tablet, and then click it with your finger. And sometimes it might prompt you to click enter, and now this will be touch compatible. So I can move it now. Sometimes it won't work for some people, so you must do these settings. I found out it's the best way to do it. Once you're done, you just click OK, done, and then your pens should be aligned and everything should work. You should be able to do some touch. The Cintiq's a little weird, but you should be able to work and do all your drawings and whatnot. Some people might have resolution problems, so some people might have it only 1080p working or 1440p instead of the 4K 60 Hz. I'll link the video for the cabling way how to do it, since I don't actually have USB-C. Watch that video on how to get the actual output. You have to purchase like a new aftermarket cable and blah blah blah. Just watch the video. So hopefully this tutorial helped, and I hope you guys enjoy your new tablet.